Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today is going to be a little bit different from what I normally do on my channel. It's actually going to be like a little crafting sort of tutorial-esque thing. Now, if you didn't know, I have a little shop on Etsy where I make like little goodies. I've only got 4 things in the shop at the minute and this is what I have. So I've got a little bauble that you can have personalised with a name. So this is my friend Lauren and it's got a little snowflake on the back. And I also do a little Christmas star. This has got my dad's name on it, so you can just have one name on it and a little snowflake again, so like a Christmas decoration. And then I have another one which I made for one of my managers at work because he recently became a dad and they've had a little girl, so I did this little one for them and it has their names on the back, so I'll be giving that to him when he gets back from paternity leave. So those are some of the things that I have in my shop that are Christmas decorated. And then I have these 2 items. You can get a black canvas zipper pouch. This is what I actually hold all of my masks in, and it just says my name and essentials, so you can have this personalised with your name on it. And I also do this other one which says again my name, bits and pieces. Again, you can use this for like anything like snacks, anti-bac, masks, maybe stationery. Maybe if you're a female you might need like sanitary items in here, you could do something like that. And again, I can personalise it with your name. So those are some of the bits I have in my shop, and these are all made with this amazing machine here which is my Cricut Joy. And I got this from Hobbycraft about 2.5 months ago now, and I have been absolutely loving it. So after I've done a lot of my crafting, specifically the one with my dad's name on that star, I end up with other bits of vinyl left over. So I have this little bit here left over, and what I was doing for like the first month was just throwing this away because like I don't know how to use it. And I was trying to find like how do I use small bits, because this is a smart vinyl machine. So you have the vinyl is like a bigger strip than this. This is like the strip that you can then, like as a guideline, it goes in here like that, and when it goes in there it will then just pull it through and you don't have to use a mat to cut it on. But I was like, how do I do like small little bits? And then the other day I found out how to use these, so I ended up making like a bunch of these like tiny little decals, and some are a little bit bigger depending on what sort of size material I had left. I have like a Mickey Mouse, I've got Minnie, got like a Christmas present, got a Star Trek badge there. And I was like, now I know how to do that. Maybe there's other people who don't know how to do it, and maybe it's just me being really stupid and I didn't figure it out, but you just need to use your cutting mat and I literally had no idea. So I thought what I'd do today is just explain how to make like these tiny little decals with leftover smart vinyl with your Cricut Joy, just in case you weren't aware of how to do it, and then maybe you can carry on saving some of your vinyl to do little decals like I have. Okay, so when you buy your Cricut Joy you end up with a standard grip mat as well, and for this you will also need a ruler because you're going to need to measure your leftover vinyl. You're going to want your leftover vinyl piece, and if you want to use it straight away you are going to need a little weeding tool, so then you know what bits need to come out. And then if you want to do it straight away you will need some like transfer tape. This is like the Cricut transfer tape. I'm not going to be transferring it straight away, I'm just going to be leaving it sort of like how I did this Star Trek one. So to do this there are no buttons on this device at all, it is all Bluetooth and it's just plugged in here at the back, and the light is on, which means I have turned it on. Set that over here. And to use it you'll need the Cricut Design Space app on either your phone, a tablet, or you can even get it on a laptop or PC. I'm going to be using it on my tablet today, which is here. So what you're going to do, I'm going to try to film this without my light getting in the way, so I do apologise. Okay, so when you go onto the app you have a bunch of different options. You want to go to New Project, and then you'll have a bunch of little options at the bottom and a complete blank working space. Now I've already uploaded a bunch of pictures, so I'm going to go to the Upload app on the bottom and go to Open Uploaded Images. Okay, so once they've all loaded you can see I've got a lot of supernatural ones on here, just got some random circles, and I've got some Disney ones. So what I want to do today, if I can, is do this one here, which is a Cinderella castle with Mickey Mouse item, and you're going to go to Insert. Okay, and then there you have your item. So you're going to want to click on Edit, and then here you can add in the width and everything that you need, but obviously to do that you need to measure your extra bit of vinyl first. Okay, so with this piece of vinyl, as you can see, I've actually got a little tear in it, so you're not actually going to want to use that bit. So with a pair of scissors, I'm actually just going to trim along that line and save this little piece for another bit later on. So that bit I don't have to waste, I can use that for a small decal at another point. Okay, you can see it's not completely straight, so what I'm going to do is just trim off the bit where it's not dead straight, because it makes it a little bit easier to lay it onto the mat. Okay, so with a ruler, you want to make sure that this side, when you place it on here, the item will cut straight into this top corner, so you want to make sure this side is facing away from the main section that you're going to cut. So the item I've got is a little over 4 centimetres wide and 6 centimetres in height. So on my app I need to make sure that it's no bigger than about 3.5 centimetres and no bigger than about 5.5 centimetres. So I want it about, so I use the plus or minus button here. I'm going to do it to 3.5 there. The height, if I can, I'm going to increase it. Obviously increasing the height means that you will be increasing the width. So I've got 3.95 by 5. So you've got to take your vinyl and just double check that again against all your measurements. So 3.9 fits perfectly, and so does 5. Lovely. Okay, so then once you have that, you want to get your mat and you want to place this as close as you can to the white lines on the top and bottom, and you just want to press it down or take your little scraper and just smooth it on there. Okay, and then you want to go on your app down at the bottom here to make it. Sorry if my light is in the way. It's very hard to film with this. I don't have a way to screen record at the minute, so okay. And you have your select material load type. You have without mat, on mat, or on card mat. So I'm doing this on the mat, and it will show you here how it will look on the map. On the mat. Go to continue, and it will just connect it via Bluetooth. That is how you do it. So everything you want to cut on here, you will do it on the app. There are no buttons on this machine at all. So once it's connected, you just go to continue, and then you have to pick your material. Now this is Smart Vinyl Permanent, so you just have to find that on here, which is this one, and click on it. Okay, and now it will tell you to make sure that the blade is in, which it already is because I haven't taken the blade out, and you want to just load your mat in and it will pull it through for you. Okay, so once it's now satisfied that your mat is aligned and that there is something there for it to sense, it will then, or the pipes are making a noise, it will then, on your app, you just have to click the go button and it will start cutting it for you. Okay, so once it is done, your blade will move back to the centre, and on your app it will just give you the option to either cut again or unload. So I'm going to click unload, and that means I can just pull it out. As you can see, there it is, and you can see down here it was very, very close. I only just got the measurement dead on. And then we'll just move this to the side. Okay, then what you want to do is very carefully peel this up. It will bend ever so slightly once you take it off. It will just like curve a little bit. And then to preserve this, for keep getting the sticky getting like worn off, I just put the protective film back over the top of it. Okay, so then now we have this little shape. So I'm going to zoom you in so you can see this a little bit better. Okay, I've just put it on, just laying it on top of this bit of note card so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so with your weeding tool, you want to just get the top corner here and pull it off. You want to do it carefully, especially if you've got like an intricate design like this. Okay, there we go. So then this little bit here, you can't reuse this, so this ends up in the bin. Okay, and that is how this little decal looks. So there's nothing else for me to weed out, so I don't need to use this anymore. Yeah, there is our little Disney castle little decal. So it's obviously really small. It's about the same sort of size as this one. Yeah, that is how you do a small decal. Now, again, I've got this tiny little piece here left over, so I'm just going to go through the same process with my mat and show you how this one is done. So it's again the exact same thing I've just gone through, but this time it's on a smaller surface. Okay, so I did it again with this one. This time I did 2 of the Star Trek logos. You might be able to guess from this, I'm a bit of a Trekkie. Okay, so again, nothing there that you can save, so that just goes in the bin. And this time you've got a couple extra bits that need weeding out. So there's a couple of side pieces here. I'll just show you just on one of them because you don't need to see me do both. Okay, and there's a tiny little star in the middle, and then that is that one there. So if it focuses, so you have one here that's fully weeded and this one is needing to be weeded, but that is it. Then all you need to do is get some transfer paper or transfer tape and just put it on a little decal, put it wherever you want. I have one of these currently on my work badge, which just nice little something just to have it there. Okay, so hopefully all of that made some sort of sense, and if you were having trouble trying to figure this out like I was, hopefully that helped. Probably no one's had this problem. It's probably just me being really stupid and not being able to figure out that my mat is useful for other things than just cutting a full strip of the smart vinyl. So yeah, there we go. So I've got a bunch of the decals. Some of them are a bit bigger because some of them are quite like 5-6 inches wide, such as this Christmas tree one that I did, but I can't use it for any of the designs that I do because it's not quite big enough. And then some of the other leftover bits I actually made my name on one of them, just because I was like, do you know what, I could have my name on something. I've got a little Mickey Mouse Dole Whip, which I thought was really cute. Most of these like little images, some of these are actually from Cricut Design Space themselves. Ones like the Disney ones I actually bought off of Etsy and then turned them into ones, and this one I actually just found on Google. They have like just blank images that you can turn into SVG files, which is a cut file for your Cricut or Silhouette, and that is how I did them. So again, this one off the internet and this one I also found this on the internet, turned into a cut file, and very excited. I personally don't know how to make cut files or anything, but if you upload a picture to your Cricut Design Space it can sort of do some basic images for you, which this one happened to be, so I was like, yes, I can do that. But yeah, that is it for this video, guys. Hope this sort of helped if you had any queries, or maybe you're a crafter and you wanted to maybe see how this machine worked. I know they're extremely popular in America. I haven't really been able to find pretty much anyone in England doing videos about it, so maybe this is a bit more accessible to some people in the UK, I don't know, but hopefully this helped somewhat. And yes, very excited I can carry on and make some crafts. But all the bits I showed you at the beginning, they are in my Etsy shop. The link is down below with a discount code if you wish to buy. I'm currently only shipping around the UK because of what's obviously going on in the world at the moment. I don't really want to have the chance of something getting lost in the mail internationally or getting broken. So at the moment it's just for the UK, but if you do want to have a look, the link is down below. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you're having a lovely week so far, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye!